möchte Blumen kaufen.
Wie viele möchten Sie kaufen?
Ich möchte 38 Blumen kaufen.
Hello, Lila and I here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am an American living in Hamburg, Germany, and I've lived previously in Hamburg for 6 months, and I've lived in Oldenburg for a year and a half. So I'm excited to be finally back in Hamburg after being home in California for a year. I make videos every week, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And this video is actually sponsored by Rosetta Stone. You guys probably already have heard of Rosetta Stone. I used them when I was a teenager. I was so happy when they contacted me wanting to do a partnership because when I was a teenager, I used their Rosetta Stone CDs. My mom had bought them. All of my original French lessons were from Rosetta Stone. They have this app, which is really awesome, and I've been playing with it for the last week because one thing I really need to do now that I'm back in Hamburg is work on my German. And back home, I was kind of struggling with finding motivation, and so apps are a great way. It's just super fun. You feel like you're playing a game, and I'll show clips here of the app, and it's really cool because it recognizes your voice. So it doesn't really let you pass until you say it correctly, so you do feel like you're speaking with a person, which is really awesome.
Die Eintrittskarte.
Die Eintrittskarte. Die Eintrittskarte.
Rosetta Stone's all about that immersion technique. So they're doing a Black Friday deal just between November 25th until November 30th. Their Black Friday deal is $189 for life. Yeah, so I'm really excited because I always wanted to learn other languages. I just never had the motivation, but now I have the app. I have the lifetime membership. So the link will be in the description box down below and also tagged in the top comment. Yeah, so I wanted to show you guys some clips of us where I use the app in real life here in Hamburg, Germany. We went to the Ostsee. I'll show on a map where the Ostsee is here. So yeah, and then we went to this border shop, which mostly the people shopping there are the people from Denmark. And I got a really yummy pina colada mix, but that's a different story. Seemed to be a guy who, I think there was a small car accident, and so there was a guy there explaining to the police about the car accident. So yeah, so I had a lot of fun practicing the things I learned from the app in real life here in Germany.
Sie sind Polizistin. Oh, wo sind wir? Was heißt diese Insel?
Fehmarn.
Fehmarn.
Ja.
Das ist ein sehr cool Border Shop. Es gibt viele Dänemark-Menschen da.
Dänische Menschen.
Dänische Menschen da.
Und viel Alkohol.
Viel Alkohol. Ich habe Pina Colada gekauft. Lecker.
So there's that policeman example. And then there was the example of talking about a flower and what color the flower is.
Hat eine Blume. So an adjective, and we have to choose the ending. E-N-E-S. Die Blume. Die rosa Blume. Die kleine Blume.
Das ist eine große Blume.
Das ist eine große Blume.
There's also one about buying 38 flowers from a flower shop.
Wie viele Blumen möchten Sie?
Ich möchte 35 Blumen.
Ich möchte 35 Blumen.
Yeah, so here's a clip from that.
Hallo, ich möchte Blumen kaufen.
Wie viele möchten Sie kaufen?
Ich möchte 38 Blumen kaufen.
Welche Farbe möchten Sie?
Rosa.
And then trying on clothes and talking about if the clothes fit, what your size is when you're shopping.
Das passt. Es passt?
Nein, es passt nicht. Es ist zu groß.
Du gibst mir einen Stein?
Einen.
Oh. Okay, I'm trying to find...
Du gibst mir einen Stein.
Oh.
Oder den Stein.
Okay, ich lege den Stein auf
dem Boden.
Dem Boden. Oh, okay. Oh, German grammar is hard.
A lot of questions I get is, why did you leave California, Southern California, to come live in cold Northern Germany? Yeah, how did I become interested in Europe, in Germany, and learning other languages? If you guys didn't know, I've studied French for 4 years when I was in high school, and I went to a completely French-speaking immersion camp for 1 month when I was 14. So yeah, I've always had an interest in Europe, and where did that start? And I've never told this story ever on YouTube. When I was 6 years old, my mom took my sister and I to Mexico, and it's an all-inclusive resort, and it's very popular with Europeans. At this resort, they happen to have this kids club, and that was the first time I ever heard or saw Europeans, and I heard other languages for the first time. I never, before this time, knew there was something other than English, and my little 6-year-old self was just so excited and so curious, wanting to know, what are they saying? Why can't I understand them? It sounds so cool. And the first time I had like personal interactions with a European also was when I was 6. At this kids club, they on this day planned a dance, and we had to have a dance partner, and so I was partnered up with this little French boy. And so we were both 6-year-olds, and I was paired up with him, and I just remember thinking, wow, this is so cool. He doesn't speak English, and I don't know what he's saying, but I just thought, I think I had maybe a crush on him or something. Long story short, I just thought it was super, super cool, and I wanted to be able to speak with him, and I couldn't. This was the moment that began for me. I want to be friends with people from other cultures. How do I do that? Learning their language. So ever since then, I asked my mom, please, I want to learn French. I want to learn French. When I was 14 years old, I got the opportunity to go to a French camp for 1 month. It was an immersion camp, and that's when I learned how important immersion is, to not speak any English and only learn in that language. So anyways, why am I living in Germany and learning German? So while I was studying during my bachelor's degree, I chose to study in England, which kind of doesn't make sense for me now looking back, because I was always so interested in learning other languages. I don't know why I chose England, but I'm happy I did. Great experience. But during my study abroad in England, or London, I took a trip to Berlin, and that's what changed everything. I was 21 years old when I visited Berlin. I wanted to do some World War II tours. That was my initial interest in Germany, because I had been watching all these documentaries and I was just kind of curious, and so I just kind of fell in love with the culture and the language in Germany. I thought it sounded so cool, German, and I wanted to be able to speak it. During this trip to Berlin, I decided I'm coming back here to go to grad school, and I did it, but I chose a English-speaking master's program, so that wasn't helping my German. So I found this problem: how can I speak better German? Because all of my German friends are speaking to me in English because their English was just better than my own English. Some Germans can speak really good English. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys a few slides from learning not just German, but Polish and Chinese. Well, Polish I can say a couple words like Cześć and Dziękuję. So yeah, something I don't think YouTube knows about me is that my great-grandparents were from Poland, and they came to the US during the 1920s, and they learned English when they came to the US.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Ooh, I got it right. This is fun. Ooh, this is so weird learning a language I haven't learned before. I'm so used to German.
Dziewczynka.
It's a girl, I guess. Jane.
Chłopiec.
Chłopiec. Boy. Cool. Let's try a different language. That was fun. Chinese. Let's see. I'm scared.
你好。
你好，
Ni hao.
男人，
Niren.
女人。
Nuren. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think down below in the comments. Are you guys learning a new language? Let me know which one and why. And yeah, excited to see the comments. Let me know if you have any other video idea suggestions, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Alles
Sie
klar.
müssen einen Reisepass haben, in das Flugzeug zu gehen.
You must have a passport to get on the airplane. Okay. I'm gonna guess these people look really angry. I think it's that one. Ooh, I'm right.
Vor dem